In a group of 15 people, 7 can read French, 8 can read English, while 3 of them can read neither of these two languages. The number of people who can read exactly one language, so ये हमें find out करना है. तो हम एक ग्रुप लेते हैं जिसमें कि 15 people हैं जो कि 7 फ्रेंच रीड कर सकते हैं. सो दिस इज 7 एंड दूसरे ग्रुप में 8 जो कि इंग्लिश रीड कर सकते हैं. तो दो ग्रुप बना लिए जो कि 15 पीपल का है, और 3 जो हैं इनमें से कोई भी लैंग्वेज नहीं पढ़ सकते, तो आउटसाइड होगा. तो कुल मिला के जो सेट है वो हो गया. ये सेट को सैंपल स्पेस को हम शो करते हैं जिसमें 7 फ्रेंच, 8 इंग्लिश एंड 3 कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ सकते हैं, दोनों में से कोई भी लैंग्वेज नहीं पढ़ सकते हैं. सो इसमें हमें देखना है कि यहाँ कुछ कॉमन भी है क्योंकि टोटल जो है ज्यादा आ रहा है. 7 + 8 = 15 + 3 = 18 हो रहा है. सो अगर हम इसमें से 15 में से 3 सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दें, सो 12 पीपल आर इनसाइड द सर्कल्स. ये होना चाहिए 12. टोटल जो है यहाँ 12 होना चाहिए. सो कुछ कॉमन है यहाँ पर. तो 12 - 7 = 5 एंड 12 - 8 = 4. सो दिस विल बी. सो जब हमने 12 - 7 किया, इसका मतलब जो बाकी के बचे 5 वो इंग्लिश वाला ग्रुप हो गया. सो दिस इज इंग्लिश 1. एंड जब 12 - 8 किया जो कि 4 आ गया, सो दिस विल बी दिस जो कि फ्रेंच कैंडिडेट हैं, फ्रेंच बोल सकते हैं. अब टोटल हम देखें तो 4 + 5 = 9 एंड टोटल ये 12 होना चाहिए. सो 12 - 9 = 3. सो 3 जो है कॉमन है जो दोनों पढ़ सकते हैं यहाँ पर. दिस विल बी 3 एंड 4 एंड देन 5. सो जो एक लैंग्वेज पढ़ सकते हैं वो 4 + 5 = 9. सो आंसर इज बी. रिपीट कर देते हैं. 7 फ्रेंच पढ़ सकते हैं, 8 इंग्लिश पढ़ सकते हैं, 3 कोई भी नहीं पढ़ सकते, सैंपल स्पेस में वो आउट है. सो जब 15 में से 3 सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया तो इनसाइड सर्कल्स कुल 12 होने चाहिए. और जब हमने 12 में से 7 सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया तो 5 जो हैं वो इंग्लिश पढ़ने वाले हो गए, सिर्फ इंग्लिश पढ़ सकते हैं. और जब 12 में से 8 कर दिया सब्ट्रैक्ट, तो 4 जो कि फ्रेंच पढ़ सकते हैं. तो इसका मतलब जो कॉमन है वो 12 में है एंड दैट कैन बी obtained by subtracting 4 + 9 from 12. सो 3 आ रहा है. सो 3 कॉमन है एंड 4 फ्रेंच पढ़ सकते हैं एंड 5 इंग्लिश पढ़ सकते हैं. सो टोटल इज 4 + 5 which is 9. All members of a club went to Mumbai and stayed in a hotel. On the first day, 80% went for shopping and 50% went for sightseeing, whereas 10% took rest in the hotel. Which of the following conclusions can be drawn from the above data? 40% members went for shopping as well as sightseeing. 20% members went for shopping only. Only shopping. Select the correct answers using the codes given below. 1 only, 2 only. So हम यहाँ पर ग्रुप बना लेते हैं. ये मुंबई गए, इसमें से 80% फॉर शॉपिंग, 50% फॉर साइट सीइंग. सो यहाँ 80%, यहाँ 50%, 10% आउट है जो कि रेस्ट किया. सो अगर हम यहाँ पर देखें कि ये जो पूरा सैंपल स्पेस है वो 100 होना चाहिए इन और इन सबको मिलाकर, बट इट इज कमिंग मोर दैट दीज टू आर कमिंग 130. सो कुछ कॉमन है इन दिस. सो यहाँ पर अगर ये 100 जो कि रेस्ट किए गए थे 100 में से सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दें तो ये 90 होना चाहिए, जबकि ये 130 आ रहा है. सो इसका मतलब 130 - 90 = 40. 40 इज कॉमन हियर. सो दिस वैल्यू इज 40. अब 80 में से 40 गए, सो दिस एरिया इज 40. दिस होल सर्कल इज 80, बट यहाँ तक का जो एरिया है यहाँ तक का, दिस इज 40. होल सर्कल इज 80 एंड दिस इज 40 एंड दिस 40. सो टोटल इज 80. सिमिलरली ये 40 इसमें से भी सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे जो कि कॉमन एरिया है. सो दिस साइड इज 10 ओनली. होल सर्कल, दिस होल सर्कल इज 50, लेकिन यहाँ 40 आ गया एंड 50 - 40 दिस इज 10. सो द वैल्यू इज 40 + 10 एंड 40% members went for shopping as well as sightseeing. तो ये कॉमन वाला दोनों के लिए है, सो ये करेक्ट आंसर है. बिकॉज सेकेंड एज 20% मेंबर्स वेंट फॉर ओनली शॉपिंग, एंड शॉपिंग के लिए इसके अकॉर्डिंग 40 आ रहा है, 40%, जो कि करेक्ट नहीं है. सो ओनली वन, दैट 40% went for shopping as well as sightseeing. Next is, in a town 45% population read magazine A, 55% read magazine B, 40% read magazine C, and 30% read magazine A and B. 15% read magazines B and C, 25% read magazines A and C, and 10% read all the three magazines. What percentage do not read any magazine? So ये हमें निकालना है. तो हम ABC 3 मैगजीन्स के लिए ग्रुप्स बना लेते हैं. ये जो रेक्टेंगल है या स्क्वायर है, ये सैंपल स्पेस को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. तो A, B एंड C, ये 3 ग्रुप्स हैं. A मैगजीन, B मैगजीन एंड C मैगजीन. ये 45, all values are in percentage, so we will write like this only. 55 and C is 40. अब कॉमन एरिया है, सो A एंड B के लिए 30 दिया गया है. सो दिस इज, ये पूरा अप टू दिस, यहाँ से यहाँ तक 30 होना चाहिए, जो कि इस ब्लू एंड इस येलो सर्कल का कॉमन एरिया है. बट इसमें ये कॉमन एरिया बीच में आ रहा है, जो कि तीनों के लिए कॉमन एरिया है. सो वी पुट दिस वैल्यू एज G बिकॉज वी आर राइटिंग A, B, C. A कौन सा एरिया है, जो कि इस सर्कल के आउटसाइड आ रहा है, ब्लू और इसके आउटसाइड. सो जो दो ये रिमेनिंग एरिया है, ये स्मॉल a से रिप्रेजेंट हो रहा है टिल दिस ब्लू सर्कल सरकमफ्रेंस, और ये जो पिंक है यहाँ के सरकमफ्रेंस तक. सो दिस एरिया इज स्मॉल a. कैपिटल A पूरा सर्कल है, जो ये येलोइश सर्कल है. B जो है दिस एरिया, जो कि ये येलो के आउटसाइड आ रहा है एंड दिस पिंक के आउटसाइड है. सो दिस इज स्मॉल b. स्मॉल c येलो, दिस येलो के आउटसाइड एंड ब्लू के आउटसाइड. दिस एरिया विच इज दिस मच, दिस इज डिनोटेड बाय D, E, F, and this yellow is the common to everything. This is G, small g. This area is G, common to all three circles. It's given in the question. Now we have the values. So G is 10, common to all, can read all the three magazines. Now D plus G is, it means A plus B, and this is 30. This is 30%. So D is 20. Now we have another one, E plus G is B and C का कॉमन जो है, that is 25. So G plus E is 25. B and C का जो कॉमन है, B and C is 15. So this is 15. G plus E is 15. So G is 10, E is 5. So E is 5%. F plus G is, this is basically F plus G is A and C का जो है, that is 25. So F is 15%. Now what we can do, we have to find out 100 में से अगर ये सारे टोटल को सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दें तो हमें वो वैल्यू मिल जाएगी जो कि कोई भी मैगजीन को रीड नहीं कर सकते हैं. सो 100 माइनस A प्लस B प्लस C प्लस D प्लस E प्लस F प्लस G. बट A B C अभी हमें फाइंड आउट करने हैं. सो A इज 45 माइनस, जो कॉमन एरियाज हैं वो सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देने हैं, माइनस D माइनस G minus F. So D is 20, G is 10 means 30, and F is 15. So 45. So this is 0. 45 minus 45 is 0. A is 0. B is 55 minus G, E and D. Minus D minus G minus E. So D is 20. G is 10, so D plus G is 30, E is 535, so this becomes 20. So B is 20%. Now C is 40 minus F and G minus E, G and E minus E. So this is E is 5, G is 10. So 15 and F is 15, 30. So C is 10. 40 minus 30 is 10. So we have now 100 minus 0 plus 20 plus 10 plus 20 plus 5 plus 15 and plus 10. That becomes 80. So remaining is 20%. So 20% cannot read any magazine. So answer is C. Two statements are given followed by two conclusions. Statements: all cats are dogs, all cats are black. So यहाँ पर ये तो क्लियर हो गया, all cats are dogs and all cats are black. तो हम इसके फिगर बना लेते हैं कि क्या क्या सिचुएशन अराइज हो रही है. कंक्लूजन्स हैं all dogs are black and some dogs are not black. तो पहला हम लेने cats are there, these are cats and all cats are dogs. So these are dogs and all cats are black. तो यहाँ पर ये black जो है inside भी हो सकता है और outside भी हो सकता है because some dogs are not black. तो यहाँ पर ये black outside हो गया, first ले लिया हमने. एंड सेकंड में cats, then we have black and then dogs. So some dogs are not black. और इसी सिचुएशन में हम एक और ले सकते हैं कि cats are there, these are dogs and black is somewhere, all cats are black also. So black is like this, then some dogs are not black. So इसमें से हम कोई भी कंक्लूजन नहीं निकाल सकते हैं इनसे, बिकॉज यहाँ ये सेटिस्फाई हो रहा है all cats are dogs, यहाँ भी ये सेटिस्फाई हो रहा है all cats are dogs, and in this also it is satisfied. and all cats are black, यहाँ भी सेटिस्फाइड है, यहाँ भी सेटिस्फाइड है एंड यहाँ भी सेटिस्फाइड है. लेकिन इससे जो सिचुएशन अराइज हो रही है ये तीन हो रही हैं, तो हम इनमें से कोई भी कंक्लूजन नहीं ले सकते हैं. सो नीदर कंक्लूजन 1 नॉर कंक्लूजन 2 इज द आंसर. Out of 130 students appearing in an examination, 62 failed in English, 52 failed in mathematics, whereas 24 failed in both English and mathematics. So we have here English, mathematics. English is 62, mathematics is 52, and this is common, which is 24. So here it is 24. The number of students who passed finally is, total is 130. So first we find out failed in English, that is 62 minus 24. 38 students failed in English. Now we find out in maths, 52 minus 24. So this is 28. 28 failed in maths. This is in maths, this is in English, and in total in both 24, which is common to this. So total number of failed is 38 plus 24 plus 28. 24 is common and plus 28. This is in math. These are in English. These are common to maths and English. These are in maths. So this comes 0 and 90. 90 students are there and total is 130. So 130 minus 90 is 40 students, they passed. The number of persons who read magazine X only is thrice the number of persons who read magazine Y. The number of persons who read magazine Y only is thrice the number of persons who read magazine X. So यहाँ पर हम जो है X और Y दो मैगजीन ले लेते हैं. So ये X and Y, this is Y, and मान लीजिए ये A है, B and C कुछ common भी होंगे. Then which of the following conclusions can be drawn? The number of persons who read both the magazines is twice the number of persons who read only magazine X. The total number of persons who read either one magazine or both the magazines is twice the number of persons who read both the magazines. So यहाँ पर पहले स्टेटमेंट के हिसाब से यहाँ जो क्वेश्चन में दिया गया है that number of persons who read magazine X only So X only is A is thrice the number of persons who read magazine Y. Y कौन है? B plus C. So A is equal to 3B plus C. B plus C. Now next है question में the number of persons who read magazine Y only, that is C. C is thrice the number of persons who read magazine X. X A plus B. So C is thrice of A plus B. And यहाँ statement है the number of persons who read both the magazines, that is B. So B अगर हम यहाँ से निकालें, this B is equal to A minus 3C upon 3. Who read both the magazines is twice the number of persons who read only magazine X. So that is 2A. तो ये तो true नहीं है. So this is not correct. Next is the total number of persons who read either one magazine or both the magazines is twice the number of persons who read both the magazines. So total number of persons who read either one magazine, that is A plus C, ये either के केस हो गए, और both the magazines, that is plus B, is twice the number of persons who read both the magazines is equal to 2B. तो ये भी correct नहीं है. This is wrong because we cannot have, if we bring B here, then this becomes B is equal to A plus C, which is not correct because B is equal to this much. So neither 1 nor 2. D is the answer. Three statements S1, S2 and S3 are given below, followed by a question. C is younger than D but older than A and B. So C is younger than D and older than A and B. So A and B. D is the oldest. So D is the oldest. A is older than B. So A is little bit upper side. We can mark it like this. Or we can mark below downside this. Who among A, B, C is the youngest? So B is the youngest. Which one of the following is correct in respect of the above statements and the question? S1 alone is sufficient. But here we are not able to say A or B about A and B, so not correct. S1 and S2, D is the no, not sufficient. S2 and S3 are sufficient to the answer no. S1 and S3, D is the correct answer. Because C is not telling about anything. When we are taking S2 and S3, it is not telling about that C is younger than D. So S1 and S3, they are telling everything about C, D and A and B. Out of a total of 120 musicians in a club, 5% can play all three instruments, guitar, violin and flute. If so happens that the number of musicians who can play any two and only two of the above instruments is 30. Number of musicians who can play the guitar alone is 40. What is the total number of those who can play violin alone or flute alone? So here total number of musicians is 120 and 5% means यहाँ 100 नहीं है, 5% of 120 find out करना पड़ेगा. So here we take guitar, violin and flute. So this is denoting guitar, violin and flute. और जैसे अभी हमने A B C D F D किया था वैसे ही कर लेते हैं. A B C D E F and G. This is E, this is C. So here it is given 5% of 120. 100 में 5 है तो 120 में कितना होगा? 5 upon 100 into 120 which is 0 से 0 cancel हुआ. 60 upon 10 means 6. So G जो value है common all the three instruments means this G value, this is common. So G is equal to 6. Now it is given that any two and only two. So D, any two is this part. Here this part. and here this part. So D plus E plus F is 30 and only alone guitar is 40. So this is 40. A is 40. So we have to find out B, violin alone or flute alone, means B plus C we have to find out. So B plus C is equal to 120 minus all the values minus A, that is 40, and plus D plus E plus F, that is 30, and then we have 6, that is G, it comes 76. So remaining B plus C is 44. So this is the answer. B is the answer. There are 50 students admitted to a nursery class. Some students can speak only English and some can speak only Hindi. 10 students can speak both English and Hindi. If the number of students who can speak English is 25, then how many students can speak Hindi? How many can speak only Hindi and how many can speak only English? So only two components are there, English and Hindi. So English and Hindi. So 50 students are there and 10 students can speak both. So both is this. So we can say A, B and C. C is 10. C is equal to 10 and total is 50. Who can speak English is 21. So A plus C is 21. Then how many students can speak Hindi? That is B plus C. And how many? So C is 10, it means A is 11. A is 11. So we have now 50 minus 11 and minus 10. This is equal to what? B. This is equal to B. So this comes 29. So the answer for this, how many can speak only Hindi? How many students can speak Hindi? Hindi is B plus C, means 29 plus 10, that is 39. 39 is the first answer. Then how many can speak only Hindi? Only Hindi is 29, that is value of B. And then how many can speak only English? A is only English, that is 11. So answer is D here. Most guitarists are beard males, and if A represents all males, B represents beard males, and C represents all male guitarists, then the correct diagram for their relation shaded portion is, so most are beard, not all. A represents all males. So first we have to show all males. All males is A. And then B represents beard males. So B is this. And then a few of them are guitarists. So the few of them are not. So some intersection is there. So this seems okay. Then the correct diagram. So this is the answer. A is representing all males. So all males. Then we have beard males, and all beard are not guitarists. So guitarist will be a few. So this is the answer. So this A is the answer. In the above figure, circle P represents hard-working people, circle Q represents intelligent people, circle R represents truthful people, and circle S represents honest people. Which region represents the people who are intelligent, honest and truthful but not hardworking? Means we have to take intersection of these three, that is intelligent, honest and truthful, means these three circles Q, R and S, not of P, because not hardworking. So we have to exclude this. So when we see the intersection of these three, we see it is the A, this one is the area. So 6 is the answer. A is the answer. Because if you see this one, here only two S and Q are intersected, and P region we have to exclude. So whole this region we have to exclude. So we have common area, that is 6 of Q, S and R. The given diagram shows the number of students who failed in an examination comprising papers in English, Hindi and mathematics. The total number of students who took the test is 500. What is the percentage of students who failed in at least 2 subjects? So here we have English, Hindi and mathematics. At least 2 means this one which is common of 3. We have to take this, means at least 2 means 3 also comes, so 5. And 10 is in these two, Hindi and English. 12 is in English and mathematics, and 12 is in mathematics and Hindi, and 5 is in all the 3. So we have to sum up them. 10 plus 5 plus 12 plus 12. So 24, 34 and 5, 39. So 39 upon 500. We have to find out the percentage. So multiplied by 100. If we think in another way, that in 500 it is 39. 39 students who have failed in 2, at least 2 means 2 and 3. And in 100 it is 39 upon 500 into 100. So these will cancel out. 39 upon 5, 7.8. So this is the answer. In a dinner party, both fish and meat were served. Some look only fish and some only meat may be took. There were some vegetarians who did not accept either. The rest accepted both fish and meat. Which one of the following logic diagrams correctly reflects the above situation? So we have a party. Party is shown by a circle. So outside cannot be anything. So this is wrong. Now we see the fish and meat and both. So this is fish and this is meat and both is there. These are taking both, and this is vegetarian. They are not accepting either of these two. So A is the correct answer. Here third one is intersecting, that cannot be there, and in not. This is also not correct because one is inside. When we are seeing that accepting two things, fish and meat, means intersection of these two will be there. So A is the answer. A survey was conducted on a samples of 1,000 persons with reference to their knowledge of English, French and German. So we can see in the figure that 3 circles have been given: German, French and English. The results of the survey are presented in the given Venn diagram. So this is Venn diagram. The ratio of the number of persons who do not know any of the 3 languages to those who know all the 3 languages. So there are 2 parts: who do not know any of the 3 languages and those who know 3. So all the 3 they know means intersection of these 3, that is 175. This is the intersection of all the 3 languages. So in denominator it will be 175. In numerator we have to see, when we are writing 170, it means this area is representing 170, means 170 people know only German, 180 people know only French, 200 people know only English, and 105 know German and French, 85 they know German and English, and 78 they know English and French. So we have to add all of them, because either one language or 2 languages and 3 if they know, then if we subtract it from 1,000, the remaining will be those who are not able to speak or they don't know these any of these languages. So we subtract from 1,000 and find out the people who do not know any of the 3 languages. So if we sum up them, 170 and 200, that is 370, 180, 400 and 470 plus 80 becomes 550, then 650, 750, and then 750 and 80 becomes 830, 830 plus 85 and 78. So this becomes 5 and 13, 11 and 9, 15. 915 plus 78 gives 3 and 993. So if we subtract from 1000, 7 are there. So 7 upon 175. This is the answer. Now if we divide it, so this becomes 1 and 2 times, and then 3 are remaining, and then 5. 5. So 1 upon 25 is the answer, B. Which one of the following Venn diagrams correctly illustrates the relationship among the classes carrot, food, vegetable? Means we have to see which comes under. So food is the biggest thing, under that comes vegetable, and under that comes carrot. So A is the answer. In the given figure, the triangle represents girls. So this is girls. The square represents sports person. So this is, and the circle represents coaches. The portion in the figure which represents girls who are sports persons but not coaches is the one labeled as. We have to eliminate this circle out of it. It should not be there, whole circle, because it represents coaches. So the remaining where girls and sports person common area is this B. So answer is B, and here also B. In the given diagram, circle A represents teacher. So this is teachers who can teach physics. So P represents physics. Circle B represents teachers who can teach chemistry. So Q is for chemistry, and circle C represents those who can teach mathematics. So this is for mathematics. Among these, which represents teachers who can teach physics and mathematics but not chemistry, means we have to remove this B because chemistry is not there. Now intersection of these two is because who can teach physics and mathematics is the answer. Which one of the following four logical diagrams represents correctly the relationship between musicians, instrumentalists, violinists? So here we see that musicians, they use instrument, and then instrument is violin. So this is subset of this, and this is subset of this. So A is the answer. A society consists of only two types of people, fighters and cowards. Two cowards are always friends. A fighter and coward are always enemies. Fighters are indifferent to one another. If A and B are enemies, means A and B are enemies, so they are indifferent. And C and D are friends. E and F are indifferent to each other. So E and F will be in the, let's say, same group. Maybe here E and F. And A and E are not enemies, so it will be the same group. While B and F are enemies, so B will be in different group. C and D are friends. So friends, when cowards, they are in this, because these are fighters, because they are indifferent. So C and D will be here. So B, C, F are cowards. No, F is here. A, E, F are fighters. Yes, this is correct. B is the correct. B and E are in the same category. No. A and F are in different categories. No, this is, so only B is the answer. Consider the following statements and conclusions. Statements: some rats are cats, some cats are dogs, no dog is a cow. Conclusion: no cow is a cat, no dog is a rat, and some cats are. So what will we do? We say some rats are cats. So this is rat and this is cat. Some rats are cat, and some cats are dogs. Some of them are dog. No dog is a cow, so cow is separate. No cow is a cat. We cannot say anything about this. Only dog and cow relationship has been said, but nothing about cow and cat. No dog is a rat. So when we have some cats are dogs, so some cats are rat also. Maybe, may not be. So we cannot say about this. Some cats are rats. This is true. Here we have this. So only three. Examine the following statements. All colors are pleasant. Some colors are pleasant. No color is pleasant. Some colors are not pleasant. Given that statement 4 is true, what can be definitely concluded? This is true that some colors are not pleasant. It means no color is pleasant. This is not correct. It means some are pleasant and some are not pleasant. Some colors are pleasant, all colors. So this 2 is correct. All colors are pleasant. So 1 is false. So we have this not correct. So 3 is true, which is wrong here. 1 and 2, 1 is not true. 2 is false, 2 is true. 1, D is the answer. Consider the given statement and the two conclusions that follow. Statement: morning walk is good for health. Conclusions: all healthy people go for morning walk. No, it is not true, because many people are healthy but they don't go for morning walk. Morning walk is essential for maintaining good health. This is also not true, so neither 1 nor 2. Examine the following statements. All animals are carnivorous. मीन्स मांस भक्षी हैं, तो सारे एनिमल जो है मांस भक्षी हैं. सम एनिमल्स आर नॉट कार्निवोरस. जब पहला स्टेटमेंट अगर ट्रू है तो सेकंड ट्रू नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि ऑल मांस भक्षी हैं, तो सम कहाँ से आया जो कि नॉट है. सो दीज टू आर कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी टू ईच अदर. एनिमल्स आर नॉट कार्निवोरस. सो ये भी फर्स्ट का कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी है, फॉल्स है, क्योंकि अगर ऑल कार्निवोरस हैं तो थर्ड एनिमल्स आर नॉट कार्निवोरस, एंड देन सम एनिमल्स आर कार्निवोरस. सो ये भी कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी है, थर्ड एंड फोर्थ टू ईच अदर. बिकॉज अगर ये नॉट है तो सम फिर कहाँ से आया. यहाँ ऑल नहीं लगा है जबकि, लेकिन अगर हम दिखाना चाहें इसे तो मान लीजिए कि एक फर्स्ट को दिखाता है दैट ऑल आर कार्निवोरस, और ये थर्ड को दिखाता है एनिमल्स आर नॉट कार्निवोरस, सो नहीं है मांस भक्षी. सो दिस इज द केस. अब सम वाला केस नहीं हो सकता है, क्योंकि सम अगर हम लगाते हैं आर नॉट तो वो यहीं कहीं आएगा, जो कि पॉसिबल नहीं है. सो इसमें हम जो ये फॉल्स एक समय पर टुगेदर हो सकते हैं. सो अगर हम कॉम्बिनेशन बनाना चाहें तो 1 एंड 2 तो कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी हैं, थर्ड एंड फोर्थ भी कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी हैं, एंड फर्स्ट एंड थर्ड फॉल्स हैं एट ए टाइम. या फिर हम सेकेंड एंड फोर्थ को देखें कि सम आर नॉट एंड सम आर यस. सो या सेकेंड एंड फोर्थ एंड फर्स्ट एंड थर्ड एक कॉम्बिनेशन ये बन सकता है. सो कोड इज 1 एंड 3, जो कि इस सिचुएशन को दिखाएगा. एंड सम वाले केस में क्या होगा, सम आर नॉट एंड सम आर कार्निवोरस. सो ये सारे एनिमल्स हैं, और इसमें से मान लीजिए ये जो है फिगर होगी कि दिस आर सी एंड दिस आर एन सी, एंड द होल सर्कल इज ऑल द एनिमल्स. सो ये 2 एंड 4 को दिखाएगा. एंड दिस इज 1 एंड 2, 1 एंड 3 का केस है. दिस इज 1 एंड दिस इज थर्ड स्टेटमेंट. So 1 and 3 यहाँ पर है, this is 2 and 4 is this. So we can say 1 and 3. अगर हम 2 and 3 को देखें, मान लीजिए 2 and 3 को देखें, some are not. So some are not, this is the case. And animals are not means all animals are not. तो ये इसकी कोई फिगर बन नहीं पाएगी. This is not correct. ऐसे ही बाकी के इन केस में होगा 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 में. सो जो हम पिक्चर से डिपिक्ट कर पा रहे हैं या कोड कर सकते हैं, दैट इज 1 and 3. A आंसर. Consider the following statement: good voice is a natural gift, but one has to keep practicing to improve and excel well in the field of music. Conclusions: natural gifts need nurturing and care. Even though one's voice is not good, one cannot keep practicing. सो तो दोनों ही ठीक नहीं है, क्योंकि नेचुरल गिफ्ट यहाँ एक पर्टिकुलर केस कहा जा रहा है, दैट इज म्यूजिक, एंड इन द सेकेंड in it is telling not good voice, and nothing has been said about this type of voice. So which one of the following is correct in respect of the above statement and conclusions? Only conclusion 1 follows from the statement. No, because there are many natural gifts and they don't need nurturing and care, and nothing has been said about other thing, only music. So only conclusion 2 is wrong because it is not good voice. Either conclusion 1 or 2, no, neither. So this D is the answer. Consider the following statements. A man had a wife, 2 sons and 2 daughters in his family. The daughters were invited to a feast and the male members of the family went out to take part in a picnic. The man's father did not return from his work. Which of the following statements is true? Only the man's wife was left at home. It is likely that the man's wife was left at home. None was left at home. More than one person was left at home. So as it has been said that male members, they have went out. So they are not at home, all male members. Daughters were invited, but it is not clear whether they were at home, they went for feast or not. But if they have gone, only man's wife is at home, and nothing, and the father, he has not returned, so he is also not at home. Or if it is he was there, he must have gone for picnic. So only thing that it is likely, we are not sure whether man's wife was left at home or not, but it is likely that man's wife was left at home, because daughters went for feast or not clear. All good athletes want to win. So we can make a figure and we say these are all good athletes and they want to win. It means they are not good and they also want to win. So this is the box which is showing not good and want to win. So not good and want to win. But कुछ ऐसे भी होंगे जो कि not good हैं, लेकिन they are not sure whether they want to win or not, or just taking part. So win, W is coming as a question mark. W part is not clear for these. So two categories are there outside the circle: not good and want to win, plus not good and question mark. Now all athletes who want to win eat a well balanced diet. So the good one, they want to win, so they eat good diet. And in this two portion are there that they want to win and the remaining. So we can mark like this, that this figure up to here, say the red area inside they want to win and they eat well balanced diet. Remaining these portion, they do not eat a well balanced diet and they are not good athletes, they are bad athletes. So the best conclusion: no bad athlete wants to win. No, here we have not good and wants to win. So this is not correct. In this area we have no athlete who does not eat a well balanced diet is a good athlete. Good are coming inside this. So this is correct. Every athlete who eats a well balanced diet is a good athlete. No, in this there are bad also. This is bad. These areas, they are not good, but they eat well balanced diet. All athletes who want to win are good athletes. No, because these also they want to win but they are bad athletes. So B is the answer. Examine the following statements. Lady finger is tastier than cabbage. Cauliflower is tastier than lady finger. Cabbage is not tastier than peas. So we make the lady finger is tastier than cabbage. Tastier than cabbage. So greater than C. Greater than C. And cauliflower is tastier. So cauliflower we write here. This is tastier than ladyfinger. And cabbage is not tastier than peas. So cabbage is less than peas. Less than peas. So we can write it like this. CA is greater than L and L is greater than C and this is less than P. We can write only this. So the conclusion is here that peas are as tasty as ladyfinger. No. Peas are as tasty as cauliflower and no. Cabbage is the least tasty of the four vegetables because cabbage is less than these two and cabbage is less than peas. So this is the correct. C is the correct. Cauliflower is tastier than cabbage. This is also true in a sense that cauliflower is tastier than cabbage, but it has not been said here. But this is also true. The figure shows this. Consider the following statements followed by two conclusions. Some men are great, some men are wise. So we take man, some men are great. So this is man, this is great, and some men are wise. So wise. But we can have different figures also because we can have this man and we have great here, and when we have wise it may be common like this, so that some men are wise and this may be the common area, and we can so only one is valid. Men are either great or wise. No, we cannot say some men are neither great nor wise. We cannot say because it may be like this that men are there, men is here, and it may be like this that these are all men outside one and this inner one is great or wise here, and reverse that wise here, great here. So we cannot say neither conclusion. So this is the correct answer D. We don't know. If political leadership fails to emerge, there is likelihood of military taking over power in developing countries. Radical student groups or labor may try to raise revolution, but they are not likely to compete with the military. Military intervention rule, the withdrawal from politics is closely related to a society's level of political development. In the context of political development, the assumption in the above passage is that political leadership is not an effective instrument. No, it has not been said. It is saying that if it fails, so it may be effective and it may not be. So it is not always that it is not effective. Military fills in political vacuum. No, it is not saying if something happens then military may come into the picture, but military may intervene, but it is not always. Military intervention is inevitable for development. No, it is not true. None of the above. So we can say D. Consider the following statements. A primary group is relatively smaller in size. Intimacy is an essential characteristic of a primary group. A family may be an example of a primary group. In the light of the above statements, which one of the following is true? All families are primary groups. All primary groups are families. A group of smaller size is always a primary group. Members of a primary group know each other intimately. So if we see the first, all families are primary group. No, it is not true, because प्राइमरी ग्रुप किस चीज का लिया जा रहा है उस पर डिपेंड करता है. So this is an example. Family may be an example. There may be some other type of data. So their family is not coming into picture. All primary groups are families. As I said, that primary group may be of other things. So all primary groups are not families. Something else may be there. A group of a smaller size is always a primary group. No, it is also not true. It may not be a primary group. Members of a primary group know each other intimately. This has been said. Intimacy is an essential characteristic of a primary group. So D is the answer. Consider the following statements. All artists are whimsical. Some artists are drug addicts. Frustrated people are prone to become drug addicts. From the above three statements, it may be concluded that artists are frustrated, some drug addicts are whimsical, all frustrated people are drug addicts, whimsical people are generally frustrated. So first is artists are frustrated. Artists एंड फ्रस्ट्रेटेड पीपल में कोई रिलेशन नहीं है. सम ड्रग एडिक्ट्स आर whimsical. सो यहाँ पर हम देखते हैं सम आर्टिस्ट्स आर ड्रग एडिक्ट्स, और यहाँ है ऑल आर्टिस्ट, मीन्स जो ये सम इसमें से लिया गया दैट इज ड्रग एडिक्ट एंड ऑल आर whimsical. सो ये जो ड्रग एडिक्ट हैं वो whimsical भी हैं. सो सम ड्रग एडिक्ट्स आर whimsical, ये ठीक है. All frustrated people are drug addicts. Frustrated people are prone to, but all तो नहीं है. So this is not correct. Whimsical people are generally frustrated. So artist और frustrated people के बारे में कुछ नहीं कहा गया. So B is the answer. Examine the following statements. Only those who have a pair of binoculars can become the members of the Birdwatchers Club. Some members of the Birdwatchers Club can have cameras. Those members who have cameras can take part in photo contests. Which of the following conclusions can be drawn from the above statements? All those who have a pair of binoculars are members of the Birdwatchers Club. All members of the Birdwatchers Club have a pair of binoculars. All those who take part in photo contests are members of the Birdwatchers Club. No conclusion can be drawn. So first is all those who have a pair of binoculars are members of the Birdwatchers Club. तो ये तो जरूरी नहीं है कि वो बने ही मेंबर, चाहे उनके पास बायनोकुलर है. All members of the bird watchers club have a pair of binoculars. ये must है. So this is correct because member होने के लिए only those who have pair of binoculars can become the members of the bird watchers club. See, all those who take part in photo contests are members of the bird watchers club. So ये सही नहीं है क्योंकि यहाँ पर लिखा है those members who have cameras can take part in photo contest. So जिनके पास कैमरा है लेकिन इनके पास बाइनोकुलर की कंडीशन नहीं है, बिकॉज मेंबर ऑफ बर्ड वॉचर्स क्लब के पास बाइनोकुलर होना चाहिए. तो ये कंडीशन के बारे में भी नहीं कह सकते. नो कंक्लूजन कैन बी ड्रॉन. बी इज द आंसर. Examine the following statements. I watch TV only if I am bored. I am never bored when I have my brother's company. Whenever I go to the theatre, I take my brother along. Which one of the following conclusions is valid in the context of the above statements? If I am bored, I watch TV. If I am bored, I seek my brother's company. If I am not with my brother, then I watch TV. If I am not bored, I do not watch TV. So first is telling that if I am not bored, then I don't watch TV, because I watch TV only if I am bored. If I am not bored, then I won't watch TV. I do not watch TV. And this is D. And I am never bored when I have my brothers. So here this is that I don't seek. This is not correct. Whenever I go to the theater, I take this is not coming. So if I am bored, I watch TV. First, A and D are saying the same thing, but D is more appropriate. If we look at the statement 1, that precondition is that if I am not bored, I do not watch TV. I watch TV if I am bored. No, only if. So the D is more appropriate because it is telling if I am not bored, I do not watch TV. Hidden is like this, that I do not watch TV if I am not bored. And this is what D is telling. Examine the following statements. None but students are members of the club. Some members of the club are married persons. All married persons are invited for dance. Which one of the following conclusions can be drawn from the above statements? All students are invited for dance. All married students of the club are invited for dance. All members of the club are married persons. None of the above. So यहाँ पर है none but students. So club के member क्या हैं? Student हैं. Some members, वो जो students हैं वो married हैं. And all married persons are invited for the dance. So यहाँ all students are invited for dance ये ठीक नहीं है because only married को ही बुलाया गया है. Then all married students, so जो club के member हैं वो students हैं. So all married students of the club are invited for the dance. This is correct. So married persons जो हैं they are students. All members of the club are married persons. No, because students जो हैं वो members हैं और सब married नहीं है. Some members are married. None of the above. So B is the answer. Consider the following statements. All X-brand cars parked here are white. Some of them have radial tires. All X-brand cars manufactured after 1986 have radial tires. All cars are not X-brand. Which one of the following conclusions can be drawn from the above statements? Only white cars are parked here. Some white X-brand cars with radial tires are parked here. Cars other than X-brand cannot have radial tires. Most of the X-brand cars are manufactured before 1986. Only white cars are parked here. So यहाँ पर लिखा है all X brand cars parked here are white. So X brand के अलावा भी हो सकती हैं that are not white. So only white cars. So this is not correct. Some white X brand cars with radial tires are parked here. So radial ये जो लिखा है some of them have radial tires. So radial tires X brand हैं उसमें से X brand हो सकती हैं. एंड वो एक्स ब्रांड है तो वाइट है. वाइट एक्स ब्रांड कार्स रेडियल टायर्स आर पार्क्ड हियर. सो ये करेक्ट है. कार्स अदर देन एक्स ब्रांड कैन नॉट हैव रेडियल टायर्स. सम आर हैविंग रेडियल टायर्स एंड सम आर नॉट. एंड देयर मे बी अदर ब्रांड apart from X brand. So this is not correct. Most of the X brand cars are manufactured before 1986. Here लिखा all and this is most of. So ये भी correct नहीं. So B is the answer. Rights are certain advantageous conditions of social well-being indispensable to the true development of the citizen. In the light of this statement, which one of the following is the correct understanding of rights? Rights aim at individual good only. Rights aim at social good only. Rights aim at both individual and social goods. Rights aim at individual good divide of social well-being. तो अगर हम देखें क्वेश्चन में लिखा है कि ये एडवांटेजियस कंडीशन है ऑफ सोशल वेलबींग की जो कि सिटीजन को मिलती है, सिटीजन के ट्रू डेवलपमेंट के लिए मिलती है. तो राइट्स जैसे कि हमें पता है कुछ तो फंडामेंटल राइट्स हैं जैसे कि राइट टू इक्वलिटी, राइट टू फ्रीडम, राइट अगेंस्ट एक्सप्लॉयटेशन, राइट टू फ्रीडम ऑफ रिलीजन, कल्चरल एंड एजुकेशनल राइट्स, राइट टू प्रॉपर्टी एंड राइट टू कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल रेमेडीज। इसके अलावा भी राइट्स हैं, तो ये इसमें सोशल वेलबींग नहीं होती, तो सोशल वेलबींग के लिए नहीं होते, ये सिटीजन के लिए होते हैं। सो डी इज मोस्ट अप्रोप्रिएट आंसर फॉर दिस। कंसीडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स। The rate of population growth is increasing in the country. The death rate is declining faster in the country compared to birth rate. The birth rate is declining faster in the country compared to death rate. Rural urban migration is taking place regularly in the country. Which one of the following conclusions may be true in the light of the given facts? A. The rate of population growth is increasing due to rural urban migration. B. The rate of population growth is increasing due to decline in death rate only. The rate of population growth is increasing due to increase in birth rate only. The rate of population growth is increasing due to faster decline in death rate than in birth rate. तो यहाँ पहला अगर हम स्टेटमेंट देखें, द रेट ऑफ पॉपुलेशन ग्रोथ इज इंक्रीजिंग इन द कंट्री, सो रेट ऑफ ग्रोथ इंक्रीज हो रही है कंट्री में, ये कंक्लूजन है। दूसरे से हम देखते हैं कि डेथ रेट जो है डिक्लाइन हो रही है कंपेयर टू बर्थ रेट, सो डेथ रेट फास्टर डिक्लाइन हो रही है, तो कम डेथ्स हो रही हैं। सेकंड के बाद थर्ड है, द बर्थ रेट इज डिक्लाइनिंग फास्टर इन द कंट्री कंपेयर टू डेथ रेट, तो ये तो निगेटिव है कि बर्थ रेट भी कम हो रही है कंपेयर टू डेथ रेट, डेथ्स ज़्यादा हो रही है, बर्थ कम हो रही है, तो इसकी वजह से तो इंक्रीज होगा नहीं। बट फर्स्ट कह रहा है कि इंक्रीज हो रहा है, तो ये तो वैलिड नहीं है। देन रूरल अर्बन माइग्रेशन इज टेकिंग प्लेस रेगुलरली इन द कंट्री, तो अगर कंट्री के बाहर नहीं जा रहे हैं, रूरल अर्बन तो इनसाइड द कंट्री है, तो इससे कोई इफेक्ट नहीं हो रहा है। तो फर्स्ट टू जो हैं कंक्लूजन दे रहे हैं, और वो कंक्लूजन हमें डी से मिल रहा है कि रेट ऑफ पॉपुलेशन ग्रोथ इज इंक्रीजिंग ड्यू टू फास्टर डिक्लाइन इन डेथ रेट देन टू बर्थ रेट, तो ये डी इज करेक्ट। अगर आप ए देखें, रेट ऑफ पॉपुलेशन ग्रोथ इज इंक्रीजिंग ड्यू टू रूरल अर्बन, ये ठीक नहीं है, ये लॉजिकली नहीं है। एंड रेट ऑफ पॉपुलेशन ग्रोथ इज इंक्रीजिंग ड्यू टू डिक्लाइनिंग डेथ रेट ओनली, बट बर्थ रेट का भी इसमें रोल है, सो दिस इज नॉट सफिशिएंट, सो दिस इज नॉट द ओनली रीजन। सी है, द रेट ऑफ पॉपुलेशन ग्रोथ इज इंक्रीजिंग ड्यू टू इंक्रीज इन बर्थ रेट ओनली, ओनली जहां ये लगा है तो क्योंकि बर्थ और डेथ दोनों ही रीजन है, सो डी इज द आंसर। कंसीडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट। We shall go either for a picnic or for trekking. Which of the following, if true, would falsify this claim? We go for a picnic but not for trekking. Activities such as picnic and trekking are encouraged by the health authorities. We go for trekking and not for picnic. We do not go either for picnic or for trekking. So जैसे कि पहले स्टेटमेंट में कहा गया है, गिवन स्टेटमेंट, वी शैल गो ईदर फॉर पिकनिक और फॉर ट्रैकिंग, या तो हमें पिकनिक के लिए जाना है या ट्रैकिंग के लिए, तो इसका जो फॉल्सिफाई होगा, हमें पिकनिक के लिए भी नहीं जाना है और ना ही हमें ट्रैकिंग के लिए जाना है, सो दैट इज डी। डी इज टेलिंग द सेम सेंटेंस विच इज अपोजिट और falsify to this statement, given statement. There are some nectar filled flowers on a tree and some bees are hovering on it. If one bee land on each flower, one bee will be left out. If two bees land on each flower, one flower will be left out. The number of flowers and bees respectively are, पहले स्टेटमेंट से पता चल रहा है कि अगर n नंबर ऑफ फ्लावर्स हैं तो n+1 बीज है, मतलब एक बीज ज़्यादा है, तो इसे हम आंसर से ज़्यादा जल्दी कर सकते हैं कि 3 and 4 is the answer, because here rest of them are not true. So if this is number of flowers 3, this is n and this is n plus 1, एक ज़्यादा है, बाकी में ये सिचुएशन सेटिस्फाई नहीं हो रही है. यहाँ 2 देन रिवर्स इज ऑल्सो देयर, यहाँ लेस है और यहाँ भी लेस है. और अदरवाइज सेकंड कंडीशन को देखें तो 4 को अगर हम 2 लें 2 फ्लावर्स पे तो 1 भी बच जाती है, तो सेकंड कंडीशन भी फुलफिल हो रही है. सो आंसर इज सी. Geeta is saying Naresh has become a better boxer since he started meditation. Radha, impossible. A boxer's most important asset in his aggressiveness. Radha's statement reflects her belief that meditation tends to make a person less aggressive. B. Meditation has little or no effect on the person who practices it. C. Naresh was a poor boxer earlier because he was not aggressive enough. D. Naresh would not have taken to meditation as he was a boxer. So as the statement is impossible, a boxer's most important asset is his aggressiveness. So Radha is believing that it cannot happen if he is doing meditation. He cannot be a better boxer because he becomes less aggressive. So A is the answer, and she believes that for a boxer aggressiveness is necessary. The mangroves can shed tons of leaves per acre every year. Fungi and bacteria break down this leaf litter and consume it. They then are consumed by tiny worms and crustaceans, which in turn feed small fish, which feed larger fish and birds and crocodiles. Which among the following is the most logical inference of the above statement? Coastal areas cannot have food chains without mangroves. Mangroves are an essential component of all marine ecosystems. Mangroves have a crucial role in some of the coastal food chains. So जैसे हमने क्वेश्चन में देखा ये फूड चेन बन रही है. फर्स्ट फंगाई एंड बैक्टीरिया ने उसे ब्रेक डाउन किया एंड देन कंज्यूम्ड बाय टाइनी वर्म्स एंड क्रस्टेशियंस एंड देन small fish and then larger fish, then birds and crocodiles. So this is a chain. So C is the answer. The composition of the marine flora and fauna is largely determined by mangroves. So C is the correct answer. D is also not correct. By liberty, I mean the eager maintenance of that atmosphere in which men have the opportunity to be their best selves. Which one of the following expresses the view implied in the above statement? Liberty is the absence of restraint on human action. B. Liberty is what law permits people to perform. C. Liberty is the ability to do what one desires. D. Liberty is the maintenance of conditions for the growth of human personality. So if we see A, which is some conditions, no condition is there, so anything can be done which is not correct. Law, only law. Then we have desires, so D is there, which is correct according to this statement, that maintenance of conditions for the growth of human personality. So here it is of the atmosphere. So this is D is the correct answer according to this question or this statement. Consider the following statements. Some claim to have seen UFOs, unidentified flying objects. Life on other heavenly bodies is considered to be a possibility. Voyage to space is now an established fact. From the above statements, it may be concluded that UFOs are heavenly bodies. UFOs are sent from other heavenly bodies. Some living species in other heavenly bodies are more intelligent than men, and then nothing definite can be said about the UFOs. So if we look on the statements, first is some are claiming, and that they have seen. Second is life on other heavenly bodies is considered to be a possibility, so not sure. Then voyage to space is now an established fact. So we are not sure that they are heavenly bodies or sent by other bodies. So nothing can be said. D is the answer. Liberty, therefore, is never real unless the government can be called to account when it invades rights. Which one of the following is the best justification of the above statement? In an realization that the government can be brought to book in a court of law. B. In identifying a man as a political unit is a way in which distinguishes him from other citizens. In a decentralized society wherein the basic needs of men can find satisfaction. D. In the understanding that liberty and restraints are complementary. So for this the answer is, because here the statement is related to the government, and unless the government can be called to account when it invades rights, means we can say that government is wrong and then court of law can be applied. So A is the correct answer, because in a realization that the government can be brought to book in a court of law. Here it is nothing about government. In this also decentralized society, men, this is also about a man, and here also, so not correct. In the understanding that they are complementary, this is all not correct. So A is the answer. The number of deaths among the army personnel in 8 in 1000, but among the civilian population it is 20 per 1000. Which one of the following inferences can be drawn from this statement? It is better to join the army. The relationship is fortuitous. Quality of life index is very high within the armed forces. The groups cannot be compared due to their heterogeneity. So here if we look in the statement, it says deaths among the army personnel. So and another is in civilian population. These groups are different groups. They are not heterogeneous. If we are comparing army group, so one army group, army personnel with another army, we can compare civilians population with another, but not army and civilians. So these groups cannot be compared. So due to their heterogeneity, they are not homogeneous. सेम टाइप ऑफ ग्रुप नहीं है, इसलिए इन्हें कंपेयर नहीं किया जा सकता. गिवन द स्टेटमेंट buses are the cause of more accidents than cars and trucks cause fewer accidents than buses. Which of the following conclusions can we draw? There are more buses on the road than trucks. Car drivers are more careful than bus drivers. Truck drivers are more skilled than either car or bus drivers. None of the above. So as we see, the statement is just telling one observation that buses are the cause of more accidents than cars and trucks cause fewer accidents than buses. कोई और डेटा नहीं दिया गया है, तो हम इस ऑब्जर्वेशन के बेस्ड पर कोई कंक्लूजन नहीं निकाल सकते हैं. सो आंसर इज डी, नन ऑफ द अबव. Price is not the same thing as value. Suppose that on a day the price of everything, viz. Coal, bread, postage stamps, a day's labor, the rent of houses, etc., were to double. Prices then would certainly rise, but values of all things except one would not. The writer wants to say that if prices of all things were doubled, the values of all things would remain constant. The values of the things sold would be doubled. The values of the things bought would be halved. The value of money only would be halved. So here we see that other things are constant, like coal, bread, postage stamp, day's labor. These things are same, rent of house. Nothing has changed in that, and prices have been made double. So we are paying, instead of 1 rupee, we are paying 2 rupees. So value of the money has reduced, that has been made half. So D is the answer. So all things here it is written, it is wrong, because money is one which is given here, and here also except one would not. So one is that one thing is money. Values of the things sold would be doubled, this won't happen, and values of the things bought would be halved, that is same, only money's value is halved. During the last summer vacation, Ankit went to a summer camp where he took part in hiking, swimming and boating. This summer he is looking forward to a music camp where he hopes to sing, dance and learn to play the guitar. Based on the above information, four conclusions as given below have been made. Which one of these logically follows from the information given above? Ankit's parents want him to play the guitar. Ankit prefers music to outdoor activities. Ankit goes to some type of camp every summer. Ankit likes to sing and dance. If we look the statements, the conclusions, so nothing has been said that parents want to play him guitar. Ankit prefers music, no, because last time he did camping, swimming, so he goes to camp. Ankit goes to some type of camp. This seems the most appropriate. And Ankit likes sing and dance. That is also not sure. So C is the answer. 10 new TV shows started in January, 5 sitcoms, 3 drama and 2 news magazines. By April only 7 of the news shows were still on, 5 of them being sitcoms. So 10 थे initially total एंड 5 सिटकॉम थे, तो वो अभी भी चल रहे हैं अप्रैल में, 5 ऑफ सिटकॉम्स, और 2 कोई और चल रहे हैं, 3 क्लोज हो गए हैं। 3 क्लोज में अब पॉसिबिलिटी क्या है, ये 5 तो हम रिमूव ही कर देंगे। सो दीज आर फ्रॉम हेयर। तो अगर दोनों न्यूज़ मैगजीन्स भी बंद हो गए तो एक तो ड्रामा का बंद करना ही पड़ेगा, या दूसरा ये हो सकता है तीनों ड्रामा बंद हो जाएं और 2 न्यूज़ चलते रहें, या 2 ड्रामा बंद हो जाए और एक न्यूज़ चलता रहे। तो कम से कम एक ड्रामा तो बंद हुआ ही है। सो ओनली 1 न्यू मैगजीन। Based on the above information, 4 conclusions as given below have been made. Which one of these logically follows from the information given above? Only one news magazine show is still on. No, nothing has been said. Only one of the drama show is still on. No. At least one discontinued show was a drama. This is the truth, because out of 3, maximum news magazines will be 2, and then rest 1 drama has to be closed. Viewers prefer sitcoms over drama. Nothing has been said reason for closing. So though one of the observation may be there, but the correct is C. Consider the following statement. Though quite expensive, television is not a luxury item, as one can learn many things through television. Which one of the following is a valid inference from the above statement? All expensive things are regarded as luxury. All essential things for learning are not luxury. Television is essential for learning. Television is not a luxury item. स्टेटमेंट में कहा गया है कि टेलीविज़न एक लग्जरी नहीं है और वन कैन लर्न मैनी थिंग्स थ्रू टेलीविज़न। सो इससे हम बी कह सकते हैं, ऑल एसेंशियल थिंग्स फॉर लर्निंग आर नॉट लग्जरी। एक्सपेंसिव है लेकिन लग्जरी नहीं है, तो ये पहला तो गलत हो गया। ऑल एक्सपेंसिव थिंग्स आर रिगार्डेड एज लग्जरी, जबकि टेलीविज़न एक्सपेंसिव होते भी लग्जरी नहीं है, तो दिस इज़ रॉन्ग। टेलीविज़न इज़ एसेंशियल फॉर लर्निंग, नहीं ये तो नहीं कहा गया, मैनी थिंग्स लर्न कर सकते हैं। टेलीविज़न इज़ नॉट ए लग्जरी आइटम, ये इस तरह से नहीं कहा गया है कि नॉट ए लग्जरी आइटम, बट बी इज़ द करेक्ट आंसर according to the statement. Consider the following statement. The third world war, if it is ever starts, will end very quickly with the possible end of civilization. It is only the misuse of nuclear power which will trigger it. Based on the above statement, which one of the following inference is correct? Nuclear power will be used in the Third World War. There will be no civilization left after the Third World War. The growth of nuclear power will destroy civilization in the long run. The Third World War will not take place. A statement says that uh, it will quickly end, the civilization will be, war will end very quickly and possible end of civilization. And misuse of nuclear power means it is assuming that nuclear power will be used in the Third World War. So A is the answer. There will be no civilization left after the. No, if it happens this, the growth of nuclear power will destroy civilization in the long run. No, the Third World War will not take place. So A is the correct answer according to the statement. Two important characteristics of a hypothesis are that it should be testable and that it should be stated in a manner that it can be refuted. Which one of the following hypotheses fulfills these characteristics? Intelligent persons have good memory. Some birds are animals. Some businessmen are dishonest. All men are mortal. So testable होना चाहिए and it should be stated in manner that it can be refuted. तो यहाँ पर हम इंटेलिजेंस टेस्ट हो सकती है और रिफ्यूट भी हो सकती है और गुड मेमोरी वाले इंटेलिजेंट नहीं होते हैं. सो ए इज दैट इन सम बर्ड्स आर एनिमल्स, ये ना टेस्टेबल है ना रिफ्यूटेबल है. सम बिजनेसमैन, इसमें भी यही प्रॉब्लम है. वी कैन नॉट से ऑल मैन आर मॉर्टल. सो ये रिफ्यूट ही नहीं होगा. सो ए इज द आंसर. Consider the following statements. All machines consume energy. Electricity provides energy. Electrically operated machines are cheap to maintain. Electrically operated machines do not cause pollution. Which one of the following inferences can be drawn from the above statements? All machines are run by electric energy. No. There is no form of energy other than electricity. No. Most machines are operated on electric energy. Electrically operated machines are preferable to use. So D is the answer. Examine the following statements. None but rich can afford air travel. Some of those who travel by air become sick. Some of those who become sick require treatment. Which one of the following conclusions can be drawn from the above statements? All the rich persons travel by air. Those who travel by air become sick. All the rich persons become sick. All those who travel by air are rich. So D is the answer, because all rich person travel by not sure. Those who travel by air become not correct. All the rich person no. So D is the answer. Consider the following statements. Only students can participate in the race. Some participants in the race are girls. All girl participants in the race are invited for coaching. Which one of the following conclusions can be drawn from the above statements? So here all participants in the race are invited for coaching. No. All girl only. All students are invited. No, not correct. All participants in the race are students. ये correct है. Only students can participate in the race. None of the above. C is the answer. Examine the following statements. All trains are run by diesel engine. Some trains are run by diesel engine. No train is run by diesel engine. Some trains are not run by diesel engine. So when we say all trains are run by diesel engine, so no train, this is contradictory, ये इसके opposite पड़ता है. Some trains are run by diesel engine, ये इससे भी contradictory है कि all और some, and no is exactly, and some trains are not run by diesel engine. तो second and fourth भी opposite हो रहे हैं, exactly opposite. So 1 and 3 and 2 and 4 if there is combination. 1 and 4. So answer will be 1 and 3, because 1 and 2, they are not contradictory. They mean some is there, but both of them cannot be correct. Then 2 and 3, this is also both cannot be correct, but not exactly opposite. And 1 and 4, here also the same situation, all and some. But all and no is exactly opposite, so 1 and 3 is the answer. Consider the following argument. In order to be a teacher, one must graduate from college. So teacher है and उसको graduate होना है. So graduate. All poets are poor. So poets हैं and poor हैं. Some mathematicians are poets. So some mathematicians are poets. So this is the area. It means some mathematicians are poor also. No college graduate is poor. So इसमें और इसमें कोई intersection नहीं है. Which one of the following is not a valid conclusion regarding the above argument? So we'll look at this and we'll decide. Some mathematicians are not teachers. So क्योंकि ये जो हैं poor हैं और कोई टीचर जो कि ग्रेजुएट है, नो कॉलेज ग्रेजुएट इज पुअर, वो पुअर नहीं है. और टीचर्स जो हैं सब ग्रेजुएट हैं, तो कोई टीचर पुअर नहीं है. तो यहाँ ये जो पुअर हैं ये टीचर नहीं है. सो दिस इज करेक्ट. सम टीचर्स आर नॉट मैथमेटिशियन. टीचर्स यहाँ है, अब ये हमें नहीं पता. सम टीचर्स आर नॉट मैथमेटिशियन, इन दोनों में कोई इंटरसेक्शन नहीं है, नहीं इस आर्ग्यूमेंट में कोई इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं है. एंड टीचर्स आर नॉट पुअर. हाँ, टीचर्स ग्रेजुएट है एंड ग्रेजुएट पुअर नहीं है, तो ये करेक्ट है. पोएट्स आर नॉट टीचर्स. पोएट्स जो हैं पुअर हैं तो वो टीचर नहीं है, क्योंकि टीचर जो है ग्रेजुएट है और ग्रेजुएट पुअर नहीं है. सो ये भी करेक्ट है. तो ये एक रॉन्ग हो गया. जो ये कंक्लूजन इस आर्ग्यूमेंट से कोई पता नहीं चल रहा है कि टीचर्स जो हैं मैथमेटिशियंस हैं या नहीं. सो बी इज द आंसर. Examine the following statement. All members of Mohan's family are honest. So these are Mohan's family members and these are honest. So Mohan's family and these are honest. All of them. There may be many others, so these are honest. Some members of Mohan's family are not employed. तो कुछ जो हैं ये employed हो गए. So this circle is employed. तो ये जो remaining है ये unemployed हो गए. These are unemployed. Some employed persons are not honest. तो ये बाहर जो आ गया this वाला, this is not honest. Employed तो है पर honest नहीं है. यहाँ तक honest था. Up to here it was honest. So ये वाला not honest but employed. Some honest persons are not employed. तो ये जो हैं ये ऑनेस्ट तो हैं पर ये एम्प्लॉयड नहीं है और मोहन की फैमिली के भी नहीं है. विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इन्फ्रेंसेस कैन बी ड्रॉन फ्रॉम द अबव स्टेटमेंट्स? ऑल मेंबर्स ऑफ मोहन्स फैमिली आर एम्प्लॉयड. नो. ऑल एम्प्लॉयड मेंबर्स ऑफ मोहन्स फैमिली आर ऑनेस्ट. सो दीज आर द एम्प्लॉयड and these are honest inside the honest. So this is correct. The honest members of Mohan's family are not employed. Honest, all they are employed because they are honest and employed. So this is also not correct. Then employed members of Mohan's family are not honest. नहीं, ये वाले employed and honest भी हैं, तो ये भी wrong है. So B is the correct answer. Examine the following statements regarding a set of balls. All balls are black. All balls are white. Only some balls are black. No balls are black. Assuming that the balls can only be black or white, which two of the statements given above can both be true but cannot both be false? Choose the correct answer from the quotes given below. सो यहाँ अगर हम देखें ऑल बॉल्स आर ब्लैक, तो दो ही कलर हो सकते हैं, ब्लैक और वाइट. तो अगर ऑल आर ब्लैक ये करेक्ट है एंड ऑल बॉल्स आर वाइट, लेकिन ये दोनों एक समय पे ट्रू नहीं हो सकते. एंड यहाँ पर लिखा है कैन बोथ बी ट्रू, तो या तो सब अगर ब्लैक हैं तो फिर वाइट नहीं होंगी, तो ये ट्रू नहीं हो सकता. वी टेक फर्स्ट एंड थर्ड, ऑल बॉल्स आर ब्लैक, फिर यहाँ ओनली सम बॉल्स आर ब्लैक, तो ये भी दोनों ट्रू नहीं हो सकते एक समय पर. एक समय पर एक ही ट्रू हो सकता है. देन वी टेक फर्स्ट एंड फोर्थ, ऑल बॉल्स आर ब्लैक एंड नो बॉल्स आर ब्लैक, तो ये ठीक है. इसका मतलब हो गया ऑल बॉल्स आर वाइट, तो दोनों अपने समय में ठीक हैं, ट्रू हो सकते हैं. या तो ऑल बॉल ब्लैक हैं, ऑल बॉल्स आर वाइट. अब दूसरा कंडीशन है बट कैन नॉट बोथ बी फॉल्स. अगर ये फॉल्स है, ऑल बॉल्स आर ब्लैक मीन्स ऑल बॉल्स आर वाइट, तो ये स्टेटमेंट ट्रू है उस केस में. और अगर ये फॉल्स है, नो बॉल्स आर ब्लैक, इसका मतलब ऑल बॉल्स आर ब्लैक ओनली, तब ये ट्रू है. तो ये 1 and 4 का कॉम्बिनेशन एक तो हो गया. नेक्स्ट वी सी फ्रॉम सेकंड, ऑल बॉल्स आर वाइट ओनली सम बॉल्स आर ब्लैक. जब ऑल हैं तो ये इसके साथ ट्रू नहीं हो गया, सम ब्लैक नहीं हो सकती. देन वी से थर्ड एंड फोर्थ, ओनली सम बॉल्स आर ब्लैक, नो बॉल्स आर ब्लैक, तो ये ट्रू ही नहीं है दोनों. नो बॉल है तो सम बॉल नहीं हो सकती है. इट मीन्स ए इज द आंसर. एग्जामिन द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स. All children are inquisitive. Some children are inquisitive. No children are inquisitive. Some children are not inquisitive. Among these statements, the two statements which cannot be true, which cannot both be true simultaneously, but can both be false, would be. So यहाँ पर हम फिगर बना लेते हैं. All children are inquisitive and some are inquisitive and some are not inquisitive. There may be more. And here no children are inquisitive, so not inquisitive. So ये और की कंडीशन हो गई. Either this is true or this is true. So एक समय पे दोनों नहीं की. All अगर inquisitive हैं तो नो वाला ये अपोजिट टू ईच अदर हैं, सो एट ए टाइम ये ट्रू नहीं हो सकते, तो ये बोथ कैन नॉट बी ट्रू साइमल्टेनियसली. बट कैन बोथ बी फॉल्स, तो ये फॉल्स हो सकते हैं क्योंकि अगर हम ऑल की जगह सम ले लें, सम आर नॉट इंक्विजिटिव, सम ऑफ देम आर नॉट इंक्विजिटिव, इट मीन्स सम आर इंक्विजिटिव. ऑल की बात हमने फॉल्स कर दी. देन नो चिल्ड्रन आर इंक्विजिटिव, तो ये भी फॉल्स हो जाएगा बिकॉज वी आर टेलिंग सम आर देयर इंक्विजिटिव. इट मीन्स नो वाली कंडीशन हट जाती है. सो 1 and 3 इज द आंसर. अगर हम सेकंड एंड फोर्थ देखें, देन सम चिल्ड्रन आर इंक्विजिटिव एंड सम आर नॉट, ये दोनों आपस में अपोजिट हैं, लेकिन नॉट वेरी श्योर दैट सम इज नॉट डिफाइनिंग. It can be true simultaneously. Some are inquisitive and some are not. So first condition is not fulfilling. Which of the following can be inferred from the statement that either John is stupid or John is lazy? मतलब या तो John stupid है या lazy, इनमें से एक बात सही है. John is lazy, therefore John is not stupid. John is not lazy, therefore John is stupid. So ये statement सेम आ रहा है. That is 2. That is John, either John is stupid or John is lazy. So यहाँ वो कह रहा है not lazy, इसका मतलब वो stupid है. This is correct. John is not stupid, therefore John is lazy. So ये भी सेम बात ही कह रहा है. ये भी सही बात है कि वो स्टूपिड नहीं है, तो इसका मतलब लेजी है. और यहाँ यही बात कही है कि दोनों में से एक है. जॉन इज स्टूपिड, देयरफॉर जॉन इज नॉट लेजी. 2 and 3 ठीक है, एंड यहाँ पर यही कॉम्बिनेशन ये. द फोर्थ वन इज जॉन इज स्टूपिड, देयरफॉर जॉन इज नॉट लेजी. सो यहाँ 1 2 का कॉम्बिनेशन नहीं हुआ. 2 3 इज ओके. 3 and 4 एंड 1 and 4. 1 and 4 जो बात कह रहे हैं वो कह रहे हैं जॉन इज लेजी, इसलिए जॉन स्टूपिड नहीं है. और फोर्थ में भी ऐसा ही कहा गया, जॉन इज स्टूपिड, देयरफॉर इसलिए जॉन लेजी नहीं। लेकिन जबकि स्टेटमेंट कह रहा है इधर जॉन इज स्टूपिड या जॉन इज लेजी, मीन्स या तो जॉन स्टूपिड है या जॉन लेजी है। तो जब हमने इन्फर कर लिया कि लेजी नहीं है तो वो स्टूपिड है, और स्टूपिड नहीं है तो वो लेजी है। तो सेकंड एंड थर्ड आर करेक्ट, मीन्स बी इज द करेक्ट आंसर। थैंक यू।